Or we will get other sponsors to be like, hey, we like this.
Or all the sponsors.
Hey, we enjoy this. Publishing your broadcast, 60%. This is new.
I'm crying.
We're live. We got some frames. I think that's just Streamlabs hating on us.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of computer sucking, I got
I'm sorry, what?
My segue's on point today.
Segways though.
Josh gave me a computer that he was gonna fix up because it's like a man computer. But then he was like, I'm moving, so do you want it? I was like,
he's moving again?
Yeah, but they're moving, like they're actually moving now. They're moving to Tennessee.
Oh,
they moving.
Oh, they moving.
Yeah, they leaving. They going away. They peaced.
I let them move. Ev, do you want to do an actual intro because we never introed this?
Yo, what's going on, everybody?
Okay. Welcome
back to the Let's Chat. I'm going back to like 2005 with that.
Oh
one.
God.
No. Later than that, like 2010. Like 2010 YouTube, where everybody's intros show. Ooh, what's going on, everybody?
Play Minecraft.
Which is sad because we still do.
It's 10 years later and we still play Minecraft.
But like I'm talking about, like we got this new mod that lets us go bladders differently. You know.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about, but yeah.
I can't remember what it's called, but it's like you can go the ladders like sideways and backwards.
Nani the heck? Right about there. I realized that there was some water. How many
orange.
How many freaking times did we say like different variations of water did we have in the last Dauntless stream? We had so many different variations.
Of what? Wouter?
A waiter.
Wouter. I believe what you meant to say was Wouter.
Water.
Black hair.
Yeah, they're okay. What do we want to talk about today? We haven't done this in a while. It's episode 14. Flipping in the mud pit because these dinguses wouldn't give me a freaking title, so I came up with one that based off the story that was being told.
Let's talk about Pendel. Let's talk about Pendel right out the gate. Okay, never have I seen these kids get so crazy in any other youth ministry network than Pendel. Ever. They crazy.
He is crazy.
You haven't been to Texas yet.
Watching kids belly flop into a mud pit, face first, with their mouth open.
Yeah, I saw
crazy
dive in.
I saw kids come out. I saw. There were more girls belly flopping in than guys.
Bro, I was so surprised. I was like, I thought the guys would be all over this.
Okay, but
mostly the girls.
But my
it is time.
My short experience with Pendel is like, the girls are on another level. The guys are just like, I mean, yeah, we're crazy, we're normal, and the girls are like, I will do whatever the heck I want.
That's very true, but the guys are also trying to like look cool for the girls.
Yo, fair.
That's just AG kids at camp, though. At a general statement.
It's true, but it's a little bit different. Like it's hard to. It's one of those like it's a vibe.
College, though.
AG kids, and
that's just kids.
Yo, how many chairs did you lift? How many chairs did I lift?
Sir,
How many
chairs?
How many chairs are you moving?
No, you don't understand. No, you don't understand. We had to move. Okay, so everything was set up just for the.
Oh, he's taking it literally.
God, talked about this earlier. So no.
Everything. You're right.
I kid you not. I moved hundreds of chairs over the week.
I feel
like hundreds, if not thousands. Like I kid you not. So like every church was like separated like their own group. So each group was like in a certain spot at the gym or whatever, the sanctuary, and it rotated every day. Yeah. So guess who was there at midnight till however long it took rearranging all
Not
the
MPT.
chairs every night. MPT was there.
Oh, really? Oh, Jake's running.
Yeah.
Jake's be doing good though. Like respect to Jake.
Oh yeah, MPT's chill. MPT's chill.
This year.
Yes. But like MPT, I think it was mainly UVF worship, but MPT they were working on recaps and all that stuff.
Mm.
So like certain people were editing all night. But that's
I live
that's
that
besides
life.
the point. Like I legit lifted hundreds of chairs. There's a point where our whole team broke because you don't understand how complicated situating or organizing 19 chairs is.
I have full understanding of that. I have
One group of 19 chairs. We spent an hour.
You spent an hour?
A big yikes.
It was so bad because we were just like, why can't we just arrange it this way? He's like, no, it doesn't look as good because the diagram. And I'm like, and then we're just like,
The chart.
like, in the long run, it all worked out fine. I love all of them, but like, it was just like when we were just like banging our head. It's like, come on, can we go?
That was
We just wanna go to
me
sleep.
every week. I'm so upset that we didn't have camp this year. We were so close too. It was like
Yeah.
it was like 3 days before, and the governor was like, "I know I said that you could,
Oh,
but no."
if you think that's bad, New Jersey got canceled on like the Friday before.
Oh,
Like New Jersey literally got canceled like the Friday before.
all I know is me. I've been in the office for the past 5 months or 5 months. Whoa, 5 weeks. And everyone's right now is just like, all I know is this: next year's camp's gonna hit different, even if you had it.
Mm-hmm.
That's fact.
Yo, them kids were still hyped. I don't understand.
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah, no.
Them
Kendall's
kids were so hyped.
insane.
And like at the end of the last service stuff, we did go to like the encore jank.
Yeah.
And they were like,
Oh, yeah.
it was the most hype because that was the first time we did it without chairs. Because for the altar call, we just had everyone put their chairs away, or put their like stack their chairs in their groups, and then just get together and pray together.
Yeah.
But then afterward, we had the hype song. Yo, these kids were crazy and wild, and I was like,
I bet Ev was right in the middle of it too.
Where were you in the that Thursday night? Where were you, Evan? Were you in the front that night?
Back left.
Or no?
In like the back
Oh, okay.
left.
No.
If
It
you
was the
look at
night
from
before
the
you were
back.
like the front. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake
But,
sent me a video of that night, and he was like, he was directing that night, so someone else was taking the video. But it's basically like behind the scenes of it while you all are going insane. He's just like, camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4, camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4, camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4.
Here's what you have to do: text Jacob, ask him for clips of Gilbert.
Oh, I already got those. Don't worry, I got those.
Hands down, best ever.
Those were amazing.
No, we have stills, and we meme the crap out of it already in our group chat.
Your entire team is just a whole bunch of hooligans. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
those are your words.
I never said hooligans. Okay.
Fine, you said goons. There, fine. There, happy?
That's true. We really are crazy. But it got even worse during camp. but yeah, and then also, like, even just like everybody was crazy, but on point at the same time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And also watching Lee Rogers trying to be a contortionist was really no context needed. Just,
Yeah.
okay, so they did like a late night thing. So it was like a late night show.
Things.
Okay, I guess I'll give context. So they did like a late night show
Right.
type of thing, kind of like Jimmy Fallon type of deal.
Right.
And we were the backup band, so I was just chilling there on stage, and they had like a girl, like one of the people who was going to do like a one of like the student specials or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's a flexible girl, a contortionist girl
She's
or whatever.
A contortionist.
And yeah. So
I love. Hold on, I gotta pause you a sec, Matt. I love how you're like telling the story, and F's just like she's a contortionist, just like hard facts like hitting.
No, so what they did, they had.
There's something you forgot, Matt. This was being hosted by Michael Schaefer
Oh God.
The one who
I
made
didn't know the guy.
the one
Oh.
who made the Christian meme page.
Oh
Memes
no.
for Jesus.
That's true.
Memes for Jesus.
That is true. Yeah. So he was hosting it. So they had him and Lee Rogers, DYD, the main man, try to replicate what she was doing, and she was doing some crazy stuff. Okay, so I'm behind the scenes. We all had our ears in. I had an MD mic, so I could speak to the whole band.
Of course.
But also in our ears were people in the back.
Okay, yeah.
And also, like, there's a talkback mic at the soundboard, but that wasn't really being used. There's a talkback mic in the in video world.
Yeah.
For so that they can, because we were running 2 services at the same time, essentially, like legit. That's a different story. But because for the online camp,
no, that sounds
they have
about
to
right.
say amen like at the same time in order to transition into worship. But but then when she did like the stuff, first of all, she's right. I'm like here. She was like 3 feet away from me, and she's like all up in here.
I want you. You want to try it? You want to try it?
First of all, I was like to myself. Everybody on stage was like, oh
my
But
god!
then in my ears, you hear Mark. I don't know if do you know Mark Bailey?
Yeah.
Mark, main man. I forgot his last name. Sorry, Mark. But you just hear him.
There's
in
no
our
way he
ears,
watches this.
Clipping just just in our ears, like so loud. And it just made things work because she like started ramping it. She started ramping it up like she put her legs like that on the ground. Then one time she put both of her legs behind her head. I was like, okay, that's normal.
Yeah.
And then she stood up on her hands and started walking around.
Oh, she did that. Oh no. Ah.
My ears blew up. My ears blew up. I had to turn down my ears. Because everybody was just like,
100%. Imagine trying to explain that sentence to a non-musician, though.
What?
Had to turn down my ears. Imagine trying to explain that to somebody who has no idea what that means.
Oh yeah, I had to.
Just
yeah.
Just turn down your ears.
Anywho, okay.
Turn down your ears.
This is the golden goose of the story. Lee Rogers had to try everything. Lee Rogers was right in front of me. If he fell, I died. If he fell, my knees are gone. Like because he was literally like 2 feet in front of me. Because it was like a 2-level stage kind of thing. Like it was like a legit stage, and kind of like a platform built. And when I was on the platform, and the platform was probably like 10 feet wide, like 10 feet deep. So not 10 feet, 10, 15 feet deep, something like that. So Lee Rogers like up in here like this. He falls at my feet, and I'm like,
that's when you look down and you go,
like,
hi.
And you,
hello.
And you feel the stage like rocking, because like in my area, if you rock, everything bounces on that platform. It's just on the one section that I'm on. And
that's not.
Like, I couldn't even jump. Like if for anybody.
That's universal,
there,
my dude.
I know, but I literally checked out every other spot on the stage. It wasn't the same.
No, but I'm saying, like, doesn't matter where you go, there's always that one spot on the stage that's just
no, but
gonna
you
get the bounce.
I have my laptop on stage.
Oh.
I have a laptop on stage on a music stand. So I don't know if Evan, if you spotted it. I didn't jump around that whole week. I bounced a little bit.
I saw.
But like, I saw. if I did anything up more than that, the music stand literally starts to do this.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, I have it gaff taped to the stage, and it doesn't help. And it's still doing this. And I have my laptop gaff taped to the stand. So and then like times where I just like put my hand on the stand and just bob a little bit. That's as much as I can do.
Jake sent me a video when y'all were setting up. Because they were testing the jib, and he was just like, "Hey, wish you could have come up." But he's like, he had a full team. He couldn't get anybody else, and so he was like, he sent me a video.
You should have roamed.
I would have loved it. But he sent me this video of them testing the jib, and all you see is Matt standing there, and his podium is just it's just flying.
Because I literally look at Kurt. I'm like, Kurt, as I'm like bouncing. It's like, this isn't good. this, this isn't
I'm
good.
gonna
It's
die.
like they want me to jump.
It's
This
not.
is all I can do. This is about it.
This is my area. This is my area.
Like, but yeah, it was wild. That whole week was wild. And it's even worse because you see everybody else like jumping around and stuff. Like Kurt jumps like a freaking firecracker
Oh yeah.
and stuff. And I swear he was gonna kill somebody with his acoustic.
Oh yeah.
Like when he jumped, with like playing Freedom. So my man's like, my man's gone. My man.
And so are your
My
headphones.
man, I can't hear. I'm having a crisis. Oh, there we go.
Speaking of a
I'm
wild.
having a crisis. My life.
Speaking of a wild week, you know it's gonna be a wild week for the three of us. That first or second week when we are all back together, and it's like we're gonna have like some free time, like shenanigans.
Free time.
Shenanigans, but it'll be midnight, and we'll still make it happen.
True.
Free time. We still might
Never
have
heard
practice
of
because
it.
we haven't practiced at all. Like we literally
That's also true.
since for quarantine we practiced for a total of 1 week.
Nice.
So Evan and I will
also
be
was
getting
like-
we'll be sitting in the chapel just.
Yes. And then I'll look at you and tell you to leave.
No, and we'll take a step closer.
Get out. Bet.
Yeah,
Don't think we won't.
I know you will. That's the worst.
See, we're dumb enough that we would do it, and we would have a fun time.
And Kurt would just be like, "Hey,
He would just be like, "Why?
He would.
Why are you here?"
we're hyping you up."
Oh,
I am
speaking
your
of
hype.
which, Breakaway. I have to think about Breakaway.
I mean, just
Uh-oh.
do what you were going to do.
It might be a little dated now.
That sucks.
At the time, it would have been perfect, but it's been a little too long for that intro.
Technically,
bring it back.
nothing's happened in the world. I mean,
I know, but like Bailey, you've heard the intro.
oh, it was so good though.
In terms of like cultural relevance, it's not it.
Ah, it's not. Yeah,
It's
no.
not.
But then again,
I would love to. I have a couple of other ideas, but I don't feel like
it's
we're probably
UVF
gonna end up keeping the same.
and it's AG. Trends last a little bit longer because we don't like to
True.
get rid of them.
That's true, but it's been a while already. Even
I was gonna say yeet,
it's been
bro.
like a year and a half. That's true. That's true.
He also said "bruh" following it.
I brought back yeet on campus.
That's very true.
It didn't take much, to be fair.
Nah. Just a couple of times me going around.
Yeet. And then you got me doing it, and then everyone else was like, "Oh, bet."
Oh, there's two people doing it now? Yeah.
Speaking of yeet, one of the main videos we need to
Yeah.
film when we get back,
Oh no.
Evan, yeet or be yeetin'.
No.
I'm gonna
Oh,
yeet
no.
my lunch.
I
Yeet.
where are the peoples at?
I
We
don't
did
know.
the post. There was the Twitter. There was where are the peoples? Is it because of the time change?
It's
Yeah, probably.
is there a time change?
Well, we
Yeah,
used to
oh,
do it
oh,
at
sorry.
4:30.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's true.
But I made
That's
sure to
true.
post a
And
good
also,
early.
it's also around dinner time for most folks.
Yeah.
At least for me, I eat dinner late, so
I just got home.
that's a move.
Yeah, no, we've been doing channels actually not doing bad. Like, I remember one of the early conversations we had where it was like, yeah, we'll do this for a while and then we'll stop because nothing will happen, right? And then stuff happened, and we're
Yeah.
at 74 subs.
Oh snap! 74.
Uh huh.
Sheesh.
Yeah, we're at
Well,
74.
if we hit 200 before the end of August,
If
we're
we,
in a 24-hour stream.
yeah, if we hit 100, so it's less, but I'll do a 6-hour, and Evan's gonna pick what Five Nights at Freddy's game I'm gonna play.
See, if I could stream, I would, but I don't have the streamy stuff.
You can use my computer. Once we're on campus.
Well, yeah, when we do the 24-hour,
Once we're on campus. But once we're on campus, I won't have 24 hours to spare.
No. You won't have to do the full
I
24
mean-
hours. It's like
Oh yeah, no, I.
But it's
be there the
me.
full 24 hours.
Evan will be there the full 24
It's
hours.
me.
We'll pop in for a little
It's
bit.
me.
True.
I'm a yeet or be eaten man. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm a
yeet.
yeet.
I was having a conversation today, and they were like, "Listen, I don't care if you're on board with the whole God thing or not, but like, are you on board or are you not? There's no in between." I was like, "Oh dang."
I thought there was an in between.
Ah.
I was fully prepared for an in between.
No, but that 24. What are you gonna do for 24 hours?
I'll come to that
Yes.
when I get to it.
Fair enough, I guess.
I don't think you understand. I'm about as spontaneous as they come. I don't plan things out. I just do them. Because if I plan it out, it will go wrong.
Yeah, I'm well aware. 50 sub special, freaking day before. You're like, "Oh hey, by the way, I need a thumbnail." I was like,
I was like, hey, do you think you could give me a thumbnail?
I was like 5 minutes before I got it to you.
Nani the
Speaking of
heck?
speaking of stream,
Oh.
I just told you guys this. I got a computer randomly that I'm building up, so I need more things to put in said computer. What should I put?
What do you
I
mean?
haven't done any research yet.
RAM.
Like, I'm literally like ripping out the motherboard and restarting essentially because it's like a consumer.
Okay.
Because
Oh, okay,
this one's
so
like
you're-
the motherboard's only got 2 slots in it. I think it only supports up to 16 gigabytes or something, 8 to 16 something. So it's got an i3 in it, so it's like.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So it was an old computer that a friend of ours was gonna fix up. He just never got around to it, and he's moving, so he gave it to me. So essentially, I have a case, and
Yeah,
I also
You have a shell.
he gave me
which is about 30 bucks.
he gave me a PC. He gave me two store or like two. He gave me a hard drive, and he gave me a PCIe hard drive.
Okay.
Like the little one, you know the one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the floppy
tiny
one.
one.
The floppy disk?
Yeah. No, the one when before you screw it down on the other end is.
Yeah, no, I know. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So I already have. I think it's up to a terabyte worth of storage already for that.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Ish. I think it was like. I don't remember. I gotta do the math on that, but I don't have anything to put it in really because it's like a motherboard. Probably gonna do a game like a legit gaming setup, hopefully.
Mhm.
Okay.
But
We can talk about budget and stuff then, because then I can help you. I know a lot about that stuff.
I was gonna say, yeah.
my budget is no.
My name is no. My sign is no. My budget is no.
How budget is? No.
Well, it's really just gonna be like I'm just gonna like drop some money on like a part or two at a time, and then just
Right.
slowly build it up because
Yeah.
I don't really have the funds to just
Build.
be doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of people that genuinely do though. Like I know a lot of people
I
that
did
like
it once.
that. Well, yeah, but that's once. Is it like the majority of the guys that do it? They're doing it
And
a
it was
lot.
about, yeah, and it was about
Yeah.
half of what I wanted. Well, what I want now.
Half of what
Yeah,
you
I'm-
needed it to be.
I'm trying to decide exactly what I want from the PC
Yeah, what do you
because
want?
I don't know if
That's the thing.
I don't know if I want it to be more of a production setup, so more just like a buttload amount of RAM
Yeah.
and like a good CPU
Good processor and
or throwing a good graphics card in there. I don't know.
Well, if you're doing a production
Because-
main, then the graphics card is actually probably. You need a good one, but like you don't need the best one.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like if I want to go for more of a gaming setup, things, or even if I want to get to just like video editing and stuff, a good video.
Then I'm gonna
or a
take
good
back the graphics
would be
card
good
because then you're
anyways.
gonna. That's the
Exactly.
that and RAM.
So like, it's like once I get the motherboard, I'll be fine. Like I'll be able to kind of figure it out. But like it's just like, what do you want to do with all of it? So I don't know how far into the gaming realm I want to go into it. So, I mean, I'm probably gonna get a motherboard that has like at least a decent video card slot, and then if I use it, I use it.
If he gets it set up, we can play Valorant, and we can play like Dauntless and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Both
Heck,
free
I can
games.
even let you use my
That's
my
true.
tower for a while.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true.
'Cause I got a whole tower
Did
that
you
I don't
did
use.
you straight up leave that in your room after we showed it off on that one Let's Chat?
Yeah, it's still in my room.
Okay, because I remember you went to get it because it was you, me, and Zach, I think.
I think it was just you and me.
I think it was just you and me. And you went down. You're like, hold on, and you like dipped, and I was just like, hello. He comes back, and he's just like, thump, 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 thump.
This is my baby. Her name is.
He's like
Lucy.
legit like petting it like a cat. Like,
It's my
Yes.
baby. I built her.
Karen.
Don't you dare.
Oh, have you guys discussed this yet? PS5 or whatever the new Xbox is called.
Xbox Series X.
Xbox Series X.
Is that what it's called?
we
that
talked
the
about
project
it.
name or the official?
No, that's
thing?
the official.
That's the
Okay.
official name.
Okay.
I wish it had a better name, but I'm
Was
still.
that when we talked about it?
No, it was us and Zach. Oh no, wait, you were here when we talked about
I
it.
might have been.
Because that was the same episode.
It was right after the.
That was the same
Like,
episode
it was
where
right
we did the
after
game.
Sony did the thing.
The game where it's like you have to finish the first thing that comes to your mind. That was the same. That was the same episode.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That was a train wreck. That's still also by far one of the best Let's Chats we've had. Just be content wise. If you haven't seen that one, please go watch that. That was funny. But yeah, no, yeah, we had talked about it a little bit. Isn't PlayStation supposed to release their price sometime this week though?
I don't know. I haven't really kept up with it a whole lot, but you would think they would have done it during the whole, their whole stream that they did.
But nah.
Nah, that doesn't fit. That doesn't fit Sony's MO. They wait very last minute for those types of things.
That's true, but everybody wanted the price. That
But yeah, everybody
was
wants
like,
it.
no price.
Excuse me, no price.
Honestly, I'm low key just gonna get the PS5 either way. So it's just how much money am I giving you?
I had to think about it hard, and for me, I'm going to stick with the 4, and I'm going to get the new Xbox. And I talked about this in the last episode, but I have a lot more Xbox games, and I prefer full backwards compatibility than partial.
Like I'm not caught up on it really. Is there or did like Sony come out with anything regarding backwards compatibility?
Only to the 4.
I don't think so.
Only to the 4.
Yeah, they released it last week.
That's pretty much what they did last gen.
Yeah. I mean,
didn't they backwards compatible? Didn't the PS4 only go to the 3 or something like that? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yes.
3 didn't go back to the 2. Only like the first.
No, it did not.
Only like the first batch could. But then anything after that just couldn't. But
there really wasn't a whole lot to really back.
yeah, I don't know. Like it.
Like.
If
It's
you're
also
gonna
like
get a
PS3 has a
PS5
massive catalog. Like. Go ahead. Sorry.
if you're gonna get a PS5, which is an insane amount stronger than the PS4, why the heck would you want to play PS4 games on it? That's my thing. Is like, because they're optimized for the PS4. Now, if it's a single-player game, I get that.
Yeah.
It's fine. Whatever. You don't want to buy it again. I get that. If it's a multiplayer game, you're at a disadvantage. I personally would want the higher performance, the better graphics.
That makes
I would
sense.
want all that. And it doesn't make sense to me why you would want to go back. Like, Nintendo has never done backwards compatibility,
Mhm.
other than the Wii,
Yes, they did.
the Wii and the
Also.
GameCube. That's
And
the
the Wii U.
only one, and no one's. Oh, I guess Wii U too.
Do we count that?
And nobody had a problem. No, we don't count the Wii U. Nobody had a problem because we just wanted the new games.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
why is it? So why is it that everybody's so caught up about that on like PS4 and Xbox?
I think
that doesn't make sense to me.
the-
Because when's the last time you used your PS4 to, and you were like, you know what I want to do? I want to play a PS3 game on it.
I haven't been that because
The-
I
the
didn't
only
play
time-
any PlayStation 3 games.
I never did.
Yeah, and then most of the PlayStation 3 games that most people want to play have been remastered for the PS4.
Exactly, they got remastered, or they crossed over,
Or they're
like, they were the
ported,
newest
yeah.
games.
For me, it's because the original Xbox, right? You could have played all of those, like the disc and all, on your 360. Now,
Right.
I came in on the 360, so I have a lot of games from there. When
Well, here's the thing.
what's up?
Nowadays, when you buy a disc
Mm-hmm.
or you buy a cartridge or whatever, you have to download the game anyway.
Yeah.
And here's the
They
thing.
can install it.
Here's the thing. PlayStation does this thing with their pass where if you buy like the pro version or whatever it is, they give you a ton of free games, remastered, unremastered. Like
Are you talking
I
about like
was
the
seeing,
Sony Game Pass essentially?
yeah, like they were giving away.
Yeah,
They were putting up for free like the Uncharted games, the God of War games, like, and you could play them
Yeah.
on your PS4. You didn't have to have
That-
backwards compatibility.
See, I
Yeah, that's
raised
true.
that with the
The-
actual
the
Game
only
Pass
thing is,
because I raised.
it's called PlayStation Next. I
Well,
think, something like that.
yeah, so PlayStation Next, but
Yeah.
I have, and Evan, you actually used mine, but it's the Xbox Game Pass, and the thing about that
Yeah.
I really like is that no matter what, you can still technically play those games on PC.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I love that.
That's an amazing thing. So what they've actually announced for the Series X is that if you already have Ultimate, then you might not have to buy Live ever again, because they're trying to merge the two together.
Makes sense. But is it just going to be more expensive then?
No, it's gonna be the same price.
No. And I don't see why you wouldn't. Like, if they're the same price, people are
Yeah,
still
I'm not-
paying the same thing.
Yep. They want
And-
to push people to
So-
get the Game Pass.
So, basically, they're
Yeah.
saying Game Pass is the new Xbox Live.
Basically.
So they're not really saying you never have to pay for. Well, okay,
Yeah,
they're gonna say
I
you
mean,
never have to pay for Xbox
Yes,
Live again.
It's
They're gonna say you have to buy the Game Pass, but it's not the
Well,
same. But it is
yeah,
the same.
but it's still cheaper because generally, even like with Sony, well, the thing is like when PlayStation Next first came out, it was twice as much as Xbox Game Pass,
Mm.
and as any other thing. It was like $120 a year.
Uh,
But
For Next.
PlayStation Next,
For
and that's on top of PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking about PlayStation Plus. That's what they were
So-
doing all the stuff.
So, yeah. But for PlayStation Plus, they do like the free games for the game, but you still have the option to get like I'm just gonna call it the Sony Game Pass. This
Mhm.
PlayStation Next sounds dumb, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
but like they recently like essentially they were forced to cut their prices in half
Mm-hmm.
for their Game Pass because no one was
Nobody
buying
paid
it
for
because it was exactly. But essentially, I guess with the Xbox, you're still gonna have to pay $60 a year, but it won't be twice. So,
You know, you know what confuses me
which
the
would make
most about all of this, though, is the fact that when
What?
you look at it from a stats perspective, there's not a whole lot different anymore. They're basically they're
the
basically
same
the same thing. So now it comes
are.
down
Oh, yeah,
to a point of what exclusives do you want to play,
What
basically.
exclusives? Yeah.
And for
That's
me,
the only thing that like.
Halo's always been in my wheelhouse. It's like
Yeah.
that's what I grew up on.
But,
So it's
like,
like seeing a new one, just
the
like
thing for me is, the thing for me is like Halo, great, but that's kind of it.
Mm. We don't get a whole lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I.
Yeah,
I
like
literally
Killer
saw.
Instinct, but,
I saw this. I saw
Forza.
this. Oh, they released, but Killer
I think
Instinct is
PS4 has
just
sports.
no, they don't.
They don't.
Killer
Oh,
Instinct.
they have a
No,
Gran Turismo.
There you go.
they're Gran Turismo, but I believe that's
I
I
think
think
they
that's
make Gran Turismo
multi-platform.
games anymore. Gran Turismo?
Yeah, Gran Turismo 7's coming out with the PS5.
They're owned by Sony, so I would imagine that it's an exclusive.
Mm-hmm. Is it owned by Sony? Okay, because I think it's yeah, never mind. You're right. Sorry.
We're gonna Google it.
At least I'm
I think
pretty
it might
sure.
be PC as well. It might be PC as well because their user interface is like if you had a PC and it's terrible.
But you can have a keyboard and mouse on PlayStation now.
That's true, but it's that you have to jump through hoops.
Yeah, they're PlayStation exclusive.
Is it PS4 exclusive? Okay, that's what I thought. But actually, it's not what I thought. It's still. But like.
Yeah, I had a Gran Turismo.
But even then, like Forza and Gran Turismo are in two separate categories.
Yeah.
If you want to get in the real
Listen,
real
to be
stuff.
honest, dude, the best racing game is Need for Speed. And I'm not talking the new ones. I'm talking
like the old
PlayStation 2 Need for Speed Most Wanted.
I'll give you that. I'll 100% give you that.
Best racing game there is. I think.
But if you're going for simulation accuracy,
yeah, I think that Need for Speed Heat is supposed to be like exactly like Need for Speed Most Wanted, but I haven't seen.
That's what
know.
I've been told. But I'm not a racing guy. Like it's not. I never could get into it.
Yeah.
Like every now and then I get like the Need for Speed bug and I play it, but
yeah,
it's not something I frequent.
Gabby has is the Need for Speed bug hard. Like she was like, new one's coming out, and I was like, I'd never seen her that excited about like a new game coming out. And I was like, the heck, who are you?
Whenever a new one comes out, like I'm ready for it. But like it's like once it comes out, I'm like I play it and I'm like okay.
I haven't bought it Need for Speed since Most Wanted.
I have.
I didn't even buy that one.
Currently, I have Need for Speed Payback. And that's like, yeah.
What?
I have to finish
it's like they took all the Forza. I need to play Uncharted.
I was to say, yeah, I need to play them.
Oh, you do. That's a really good game series.
I haven't played. I played a little bit of Uncharted, but that was when it first came out.
Hold up. V Shadows 9. Need for Speed Heat is like the most wanted, but you know better. I have it. Wait, what? You know better. I have it in fun. Dope. Yeah, no, definitely. If you think that one's better, like, more power to you. Like the racing, like people are. It's a small number, but y'all hold your own.
That's true.
Yo, you want to talk about like divisions in gaming? Like, you just open up a gaming genre and like people immediately are like wall.
No, here's the thing. There's one video game community that's just one game or one series that's just different from everybody. Kingdom Hearts.
That's its own thing.
True.
Exactly. If you don't play Kingdom Hearts, you're the bad
guy. Have I told my Kingdom Hearts story on a Let's Chat yet? I don't know if I have. It's with our good friend Tyler. I love this man's. But
he's our brother. But like
this man's came up to me one day because he doesn't have a console, so he was like, "Hey,
this man's just addicted to Kingdom Hearts."
It's like, "Hey, I need to use your console." This is while we're on campus. He's like, "I need to use your console. I need to download the game and put it on my hard drive, so that way when I go home, I can play it and stuff." And I was like, "Yeah, sure. I don't see a problem with that." My door's usually unlocked. Just go on in. Don't touch anything that I don't want you to touch, and just download your thing and dip. And I was like, all right, dope. Matt and I, it was like midnight or something.
It was after something.
It was after something late.
It might have been after Noteworthy or something.
Oh, yeah. So we're walking back down the hallway. We're joking around. We're screwing around. I open my door. We both instinctively we go through the other person's door because it's just easier. So we go into my door.
We're sweet mates.
and we both make eye contact with Tyler as he turns around and he's just playing Kingdom Hearts.
This is the exact face he made.
Oh my God.
This is what we see. This is what we see.
Like you walk into this, he's like, first of all, okay, let me clear something up. Only Bailey knew that Tyler was going to be in his room.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You didn't tell Matt.
I didn't think he'd still be there.
Which is fair. But like, let me just say, I walked into this room to see this random man just sitting in the chair. I was like, what? And it literally broke my soul. Like, I just bursted out laughing. I couldn't.
I was laughing so hard. And the man goes, hey guys, how's it going? I was like, Tyler, what are you doing? He's like,
I'm still waiting on it to download.
He's like, I'm still waiting on it to download. And I'm like, you're playing it.
You're playing.
He's playing and he's already like hours in the game.
He's like, I know, I'm waiting on the other one to download. I was like, my guy, it's gonna not download if you're playing a game. Yeah. You're gonna be here all day.
It's like, then also like when I tried to like talk, it was like I thought about getting into Kingdom Hearts just to see what it's about, and people were just like,
the light switch.
Don't play the first one. You gotta play the 1.5 because that's and then my brain's just like.
He's like giving us the lore of everything, and we're like, I was like, hey Matt, you want to go back out to the lounge?
Thank you. Magic, okay.
I said, okay, bet. I just 100% was not ready for him to just be in my chair. He was eating my food too.
But like,
he was
eating my chips.
What the heck?
he just had my chips.
That's not cool.
He just like he had them rolled up next to the chair because like I have them all on a shelf where I keep all my food, and my man's just eating my chips. I was just like,
gosh.
So you stole my snacks too.
Love you, Tyler.
Tyler, if you're listening, we love you, but we gotta mess with you, bud, because you did this to yourself. Why is all the shenanigans happen in my room though?
Say it like that.
I will gladly say it like that after that comment.
That's just very true. So you don't understand. I have been in every single shenanigan that's happened. Because one time I walked into I was dead tired, about to go to bed, and I walked in, my door was closed. I walked in, his door was open, like 5 people are in his room.
Oh yeah,
like chatting. They all look at me. I'm just like, I'm like dead tired. Like I was like starting to fall asleep in my bed, but I was like, let me at least like get pajamas on, not fall asleep in jeans and whatnot.
Again.
And I'm like dead. I'm like half awake. I walked in there, everyone's like, what's up? And I was like,
okay,
like Zach was there, David was there.
So we were filming.
And I was just like, I just closed their door. I was like, good night.
We were.
Went to bed.
Zach was.
Understandable.
Zach needed my help with one because he was taking a media class, and he's like, "Hey, I need you to help with this video. I need you to. You're gonna edit it, but I need to understand the process of how you're editing it." So he's like taking notes and stuff. So we have everything set up on my monitor, and I kid you not, it was originally me and Zach, and then Zach's brother was there as well. We used him as part of the actor. It's straight up like it's me.
As part of the actor.
It's John Markle, it's Joel, it's freaking Isaac, Zach's brother, and we're all just there, and we're just like, we're just like just going at it, and I'm like, how are you all fitting in my dorm?
These dorms are not that big. Let me tell you something.
Dude, I make them spacious though, because I can get so many people. But
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure your room has been the source of most fire hazards.
Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. Especially every time, like without fail, someone will trip over my rugs, and it's just like we're gonna die. Wait, I need to tell
the wrong way.
Matt. I need to tell the story of when I was so tired. I was shirtless in my bed, and we were talking about something. I was like, I want to go to bed, and John knocked on the door. Do you remember this?
I'm trying to remember. This happened like multiple times.
Yeah, fair. Fair. So
like, I've been in your room. Like I remember we come back from Wawa and we walk through the lounge. Everyone's like, Bailey's here.
Like, they flock. It's like they flock. And I was like, I just want to chill with my bro.
We'll straight just be like, sandwich.
Without fail. Without fail. No,
I I was in my bed. I was almost asleep.
Oh no.
I was like nodding off, like, and I'm groggy. I am tired. And I hear a knock on my door, and I'm like, I'm only in shorts. Am I going to open the door like this?
I do.
Absolutely. So I get up, I open the door, and I love this man with all my heart.
Was it breezy?
Kyle is standing right outside my door. Ready to
Love you,
go.
Kyle.
Kyle, if you're watching this, I love you, dude. I want to hang out with you again. But dude, when I'm trying to sleep, I kid you not, one of my eyes was like this, like almost closed. I was so tired. And I'm like, what's up? He's like, hey man, just wanted to know if you wanted to hang out. I'm like, dude, I'd love to, but I'm about to fall asleep right here. He was like, okay, I'll another time. I'm like, yeah, dude, of course, yeah.
I love that man.
Like, speaking of shirtless dudes in the dorms.
Oh, all right.
Bailey, remember our sophomore year?
Clarify a little bit.
Sophomore year in our dorms. Beisel.
I don't think you guys
Okay.
understand.
2018,
I'm gonna
2019.
walk into one of your rooms
No.
completely naked.
No.
I'm sorry. What?
No.
We have the naked corner
So
for
you
a
understand-
reason.
You don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand.
Oh yeah, I know where the story is now.
Oh boy.
So like during the winter,
Oh yeah.
our radiators go haywire, and like I came up with the system. I just never turn my radiator on. You don't understand. Everybody's room be like 80 degrees. Mine will be 40.
Sounds great.
And I would refuse to turn. On the radiator. The only time have I told the story on stream?
I don't think you have.
I'm gonna say it again anyways.
Absolutely not.
The one time where I was like, okay, this I have to turn it on at least a little bit, is when I picked up my pants, and the pant legs came with it, instead of like they were kind of scrunched up because I was tired, so I was like scrunched out of them. So they're kind of scrunched up. When you pick it up, like the legs kind of just flop out normally, right?
Yeah.
No, the whole thing picked up with it. It was cold in my room, nonetheless. I was like, okay, this has got to stop. So what I did, I literally took the radiator. This is literally the sound it made when I did. I just went, and my room heated up in 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
It was so bad.
Like, and you could hear it go.
When your pants don't come unfurled, that's how you know it's too cold.
Well, I remember I saved the text. He texted me. He's like, "My pants are frozen."
Like anyway, back to the main story. But it's
Oh, yeah.
Needless to say, it's hot. It's hot in that floor. The whole floor is hot. So sometimes you just walk into the lounge and there's some dudes just watching TV shirtless, and normally it's fine. Normally it's fine. I don't care. It's hot. Like
Christian.
do what you need to. I'm getting there. Okay.
I know.
There are some people.
Oh, yeah.
There are some people who. Okay, there's one dude who's like muscular. That he hasn't like. I don't care about that. It's stuff like. No one's gonna laugh if he takes his shirt off. But like, there were people who were on the opposite side of the spectrum. I love all of them equally, brothers in Christ. But there were people when you just walked in, you didn't know how to react. It'll be like lights off, like watching a movie and stuff. You just walk in and you just see some dudes just in it, like sweaty big men, just chilling like big men.
Usually there's like one or two next to each other, and they're they do the arm thing.
Yeah, but then you also got like the scrawny people with like with no muscle.
They're just like,
So it's
yeah.
just like-
No, they're worse than you.
No, you're lean. That's different.
Oh,
I'm talking about people who still like got fat on them.
Yeah,
But
no,
they're
it's like
just
they got
skinny.
the yeah.
So they're just
Gotcha.
they're just smooth. It's just
Oh,
noodles.
it's already. Oh, it's
Like
already-
peanut butter.
They're smooth.
They're just noodles. So it's just like I love all of them. I love all of them.
Angel hair
If
pasta.
you if you identify as one of these people, I love you. But
I will never think of angel hair pasta the same.
rename the episode.
What am I naming it? What am I
Angel
naming?
hair pasta, baby.
Angel hair pasta. That angel,
Let it go.
angel hair pasta.
Let it go. Oh my gosh.
Needless to say, Beisel was hot.
For different reasons.
Yes. But
Oh
then,
my
but then Wells
Lord.
gets hot too. But you have no relief.
Yeah.
It doesn't get as hot. Oh,
times where I would crack
window
my
never-
windows in
I was
Wells.
gonna say his window
My
was open
window
all the
never
time.
closed.
Well,
You don't
see,
understand. My like if I left my room like during the day and like my bathroom door was open
Mhm.
and stuff, the cold goes into the bathroom, and then when you open like Bailey's room, it like there's like a middle point if you time it right,
There's a heat
where you could
wall.
just feel in the middle of the bathroom.
Yeah, no, yeah.
There's a heat wall.
And
there.
sometimes Bailey will walk into his room. He'd be like, "Why is my room so cold?" And I was like, "I have my window open."
I'm like, oh.
There's, oh my gosh, when I was in Wales, hey Michaela, I think it was when I was in Wales. Our Breezy and I shared a bathroom. We were suite mates,
Mhm.
and our rooms were warm, if not hot. And then you stepped into the bathroom, and it was like you stepped into a walk-in freezer. I mean, it was
Yep.
cold. I was like, all right, I gotta use the bathroom. I don't have a shirt on. It's gonna be cold.
You can
I'm
freaking.
gonna throw on a
wor-
sweattshirt. And I just throw on a sweatshirt and then go to the bathroom.
The worst part about what we had though, we had like we were on the end of the hallway.
Oh yeah.
So
Which we are again.
so we were on the end of the hallway, so it's like the end of the line of all of, like the heater stuff. So people would be complaining about their rooms being cold. And we would have toasters for rooms.
It was.
It was the worst.
I remember. Both years was toasty. Yeah. Yeah. I remember I was making the trek to Matt's room is like going from the Himalayas into the Sahara,
Into the Sahara.
back into the Himalayas. It was like it'd be bad.
You and I thought of the same
No,
thing.
no,
It would be
At
bad.
the same
The
time.
thing is, there was that like normal. I talked about the vertical heat wall walking between bathrooms.
There's
In
a
my room, there
horizontal
was
one.
a horizontal heat wall.
Oh my gosh.
You would stand up and you would just
And-
be in it.
Oh yeah. If you did this, you would feel like part of your arm would be blazing hot, and the other other part of your arm would be cold.
Yo,
And,
hey,
like my bed was right in that perfect center plane.
Matt, you know what we need to talk about now though. When we were in Basel sophomore year, and we were watching Solo, and our ARA had a problem with his room.
No.
So we're sitting here, we're watching the
it was
movie.
it was like finals week or something.
Yeah, no, it was like
Like it was something like no one was there. Like, we
oh,
were
it was
just
I think it
chilling.
was a break actually. I think it was like
It was
one of the
after,
breaks.
it was like we came back from spring break, or we were everybody left that like the last day of classes before spring break or something,
Yeah.
and we were there because we were leaving in the morning. Or
Also,
something like that. I
Michaela,
don't remember.
yikes.
That's a big yikes.
Wait, what did she say?
I almost passed
I don't
out
ha- I don't
sophomore
have the
year
chat
because
up.
the bathroom was so hot, and our air didn't work. You must have been in Shelton.
In Basel, I
But-
woke up
yeah,
repeated nights
yeah,
with
you did live in
nosebleeds.
Shelton.
No, so there's like no one on the campus. So it's like us two and like maybe 3 other people on our floor. So we're sitting there and like we see Caleb, like we at the start of the movie, he comes out, he's like, "Hey guys," and he like dips. And we're like, "Okay." Didn't think anything of it.
Yeah, I think it was like lunch or something, probably.
30 minutes later.
You just hear. Sounds like the freaking beginning of Wizard of Oz. Like,
We thought there was like a massive storm or something about to happen. Nope, buongiorno. Oh, okay.
and then,
On the same way.
So he
Yeah,
comes
but, like-
back and we're like, hey Caleb, but there might be something up with your room. This man goes to his door,
and he was like,
opens it, and gets blasted. He had left his window open, and the wind was really bad that day. There was papers everywhere, stuff was moved around, and he's like fighting the door trying to get in.
he opened it. He was like,
His hair was a little bit longer
Like,
at the
thing-
time, and his
with
hair
that-
went
and
back.
with that particular side of Beisel, that particular hall part, half of the hallway on that side of Beisel,
Oh yeah.
the wind during the spring blows that direction really hard. Just for some reason, only in that building, only in that spot.
Yep.
And so if you open up your window and you walk into your room after a while, you'll see that your blinds are parallel with the ground.
It's just they just be.
Maybe. It's a weird thing to walk into because you literally walk in and all of a sudden you just see. It just sounds like ghosts. It's the ghost from Mason Chapel is what it is.
It's the ghost from the, did you all see the meme on, I think it was Valley Forge memes. It was
Might
like
have.
all the students leaving, the ghosts of
Oh.
Valley Forge General Hospital, like just having a party. It was great, dude. It was great. I was like, that's funny.
You know what's haunting in my room?
I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
Do y'all believe in ghosts?
I mean, technically.
I believe in Jesus.
So, here's my question, right? It's like
That was not my question.
here's the question I have with that, right? It's like
Yeah.
if demons are a thing. Duh.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
So are what we are in our human brains is what we're calling ghosts really just demons? And then that also raises the question of
That's up for debate.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
the whole conversation's up for debate.
Yeah. It's all up for debate. Colonel Shelton was convinced she saw a ghost first meeting. I wouldn't be surprised.
Shelton's
like-
I believe in
like-
angels and
Shelton's
demons,
crazy.
not
It's a-
ghosts.
Walking to Beisel at night every night was the worst thing.
Oh my gosh,
I
yeah.
hated it because you have to walk in front of Mason Chapel. It's old chapel.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
like it's the original like hospital chapel.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like walking in front, it's got one light in the front. Like the one light in the front automatically signals it's haunted. That's just universal law.
Believe in
right there.
angels or demons.
But like just walk, just like walking in front of it.
You
It's
gotta
just like
define-
an aura. It's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, you gotta define ghosts though. Like that's the biggest thing is you gotta define it.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. That's another let's chat for a different day.
Yeah.
We're not doing that next week because I think next week we have Drew on, and I don't know how that would end up.
Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do a spooky Let's
the-
Chat in October.
Yeah, def.
I mean, did you want to give him a taste of some of your stories with like you and Joe Bailey in the woods?
Not now, but do you want me to
We'll do it
give?
in spooky.
Yeah, I'll save them
We'll do it in
because
spooky.
I got
Did you want to
stories.
give or did you want to give like a TLDR for people just a taste?
Trying to think of how I can.
overall summary.
House
I
disappeared.
have yeah,
What?
House disappeared.
or house never existed in the first place? Question mark.
Tune in October to find out. Frick, we're gonna be in person for that. That's gonna be dope. Actually, we can do like moonlighting and everything.
Yes. Can we,
Nah,
for one of them,
I
can
don't,
we read,
I don't,
like...
I don't do spoopy stuff.
Yes, you
I
do.
don't do the
And that's,
spoopies.
and that is exactly why you'll be there. Can we, for one
Wait,
of these,
we
can
gotta
we
do-
just
okay.
read, like, scary stories off of Reddit?
Yep.
Because they
I'm
are
down with that.
they are terrifying.
I'm down for that.
Matt,
Matt, you.
tie to a chair.
It's just me and Evan on either side. Him just tied down.
Matt,
Get back here!
I'm just like,
no! No, I'm just
One hobble away to victory.
Because like I've watched
Actually,
Markiplier.
I have an idea.
They're terrifying.
Dude, some of them are mad terrifying.
Okay, I have an idea for October,
All right,
which is probably the worst thing for me,
Okay.
Yeah.
but great for you because it'll be hilarious. How many scary games can we get me to play in the month of October?
Yo, you and me both, though.
I don't do scary games. Remember Spooky's?
Evan's gonna have a blast.
Spooky's Haunted Mansion. Remember Spooky's Haunted Mansion?
Yeah, I hate it.
I literally
excited.
honestly, that's a great game.
No
I love
Caleb-
that
scary.
game.
I'll
That game, like,
listen. Here's the thing. These guys, they have to do it because content. You do not have to watch. That is your prerogative. That is. You have the choice.
oh please, no,
I don't wanna watch this,
no.
and you don't have
no,
to.
no.
I love how his camera's
No, I
getting
don't.
worse and worse
No,
as this
no, no.
happens.
You have to do it.
No, wait,
Content.
stop, wait there. Yes, but this content shall not be for nothing. Please watch, please.
Or if you don't
I'm
want to
projecting
watch,
myself
give
to
it to
use
some of
such
your
a
friends
trauma.
that you wanna scare.
Yeah. Send it to some friends.
Honestly, just
Like-
watching me
like-
play Outlast 2 should be enough content for a while.
I
Or
have
like
Resident Evil 7.
Frick, Frick Resident Evil 7. Frick Resident Evil 7.
That's a great.
You have it. You have it.
I
for
like the
VR,
game.
Don't
I
you?
think
Don't you?
I can get
I want
it.
to play it. I want to play it. in VR.
I can get
No.
it.
I
nope,
will
can't,
buy it.
Can't do VR for you guys.
If
Nope.
you let me play it in VR, like you guys don't have to play it. I will buy it and I will play it myself. I just need you guys in
But
the
then we
room
have to
where
play
I
it.
will pee myself.
Meaning, so we
I
have
feel
to
like
film
you
it.
would-
So we
would-
have to film it in my dorm, is what I'm hearing. We're not going to the studio for that. Is that what I'm
Imagine
understanding?
having to- okay, for some of the viewers, the studio is across campus. If this man pees himself, he has to do a whole walk of shame, diagonal across campus. Like this is the furthest away from campus.
Yeah, straight up.
I'm down for that.
All right. I may not be working
I will
working
bring
there,
a change
so.
of clothes.
Okay, here's
Bring a
the,
change of clothes.
if we do
I'll be
if we do
fine.
VR, I feel like I'll have to do it
Dude,
We have-
so
because it just
much
makes.
fun.
We have a lot of stuff we need to do as a whole. So we
Yeah.
got a couple we got a few months until we get there anyway. So we got a lot of stuff planned. We're actually
We don't have
going
a few
to.
months, we have a few weeks.
I want it to be longer.
Until we go.
Yes, walk of shame. No, because
I'll
that
do the
means
walk- I'll
no,
do the walk of
no,
shame if
no,
we- if we
no,
film it.
no, no. You know why? You know why? Because I'm gonna be the idiot trying to explain it to
Subscribers walk
Leo.
the same.
Listen, if by October we reach
No, but
500
Leo will be
subscribers-
there watching.
What? Oh yeah, y'all.
Yeah, we'll be in the
watching.
room.
Leo would be the one watching.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm gonna-
Leo will be like, go, go, go.
Go, 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 go.
Evan starts pissing
I'm
like,
gonna-
no.
No.
We
I'm sorry.
we are going to wrap it up here. Join us next week. We'll let you know. Check Instagram for the time. Instagram is usually where we're gonna update the time.
Or Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
I
yeah.
did not tweet this time, but I will tweet next time.
We'll make sure we get the information out to you. We'll let you know what time. We'll either be starting at 4:30 or we'll be starting at 6:30. So yeah.
Time of day.
Is there any pressing questions you want to ask before we log off here?
I have a pressing question.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you're right.
What's up?
No, I actually didn't have
Oh, okay. Called out.
I was trying to think of one and I couldn't.
Like I could see like the gears like
It's just-
grinding.
the hamsters just
helplessly,
going to
just
town.
A name,
Hey, do it.
can't find a name.
Name, name.
Wait.
Fine
We
dining
deleted his
and breathing.
name. I've been waiting for you, Patrick.
It's episode 14, by the way. We've done this for 14 weeks.
Mhm.
Wild.
Yeah.
I think it'll be wild once we hit 30. I think I'm done with this being like, it's wild that we've done it this many times.
It's just like
But once we hit 30,
30 is gonna be like.
we've done this 30 times. That's the better part of
You
the
would
year.
you genuinely would think we would probably run out of stuff. But the problem is we've done so much stupid stuff in our lives that we will probably never run out of content for this.
True. And odds are we're going to forget that we talked about something and we're going to talk about it again.
And you're probably gonna laugh just as hard as the first time because.
But the worst part is we're idiots and we're going back to being together in the same vicinity. There's going to be more.
We're gonna be
content
closer.
turning out
We're gonna be
naturally
freaking
anyway,
closer. I feel bad for the poor freshmen stuck between us.
We're gonna have more stories on top of
Poor
stories
soul.
already. Like besides the ones in our past. So we'll just
God.
fine. Like we still haven't told you all the stories
20
from just me and
26
Bailey
subs to 100.
shenanigans.
Yeah. We're 26. We're 26 away from 100, which means we're 26 away from me having to do a Five Nights at Freddy's stream, which I'm like bittersweet about because like 100 subs sounds amazing and I'm very thankful, but like I hate Five Nights at Freddy's and I don't want to do it.
And I get to pick which one. I get to pick which
But you know what's gonna suck about that, Ev?
What?
You're gonna legit be there with me, I can tell, because by the time we're gonna do it is we'll be back on campus. So it's just gonna be us three probably shoved in my dorm at late at night and just.
Or in
That's
my
true.
dorm because my laptop.
Ooh,
my
true.
computer.
That's fair. Either one. All right. Well, if there's no pressing questions, we will leave you all to it. Join Evan on Thursday. At
A time. I don't know.
well, he'll decide. He's last minute with that.
I'm always last minute.
So watch Twitter for that. Check out Instagram for that. Check out our merch. If you've gotten some of our merch already, you rock and you're an amazing human being.
You're awesome,
all of the
St.
donations
Jude's,
go
thank
to
you
St.
as well.
Jude. I just got the receipt today. From all the shirts that we sold within the first week, and we donated a full $26 straight. After Teespring took their cut, we took full $26 straight to St. Jude's. So
That's awesome.
thank you all for that. If you have
You
more
guys are sick.
stuff for us,
That's exactly the amount of subscribers we need.
hey, I didn't. Whoa,
100.
I don't like that.
Illuminati.
Illuminati confirmed. All right,
Illuminati confirmed.
we will see you all